Hello, hello. Oh, that's loud. How we doing? Fuck me, man. All right. Mine plate 86. How's everybody doing? I have no idea where my vape and my water is. Anyway, how's everybody doing? One of these. One of these. All right, hang out. Be right back. All right, I'm here. All right. Alright, let's fix the computer a minute. Turn it slightly. Alright. Is mom working tonight? I bet you she is. There we go. Okay. Alright. Oops, shit. No mind. That's my water. That's my controller. I feel weird. Like, I'll let you guys see all my mess. Look, my back scratcher. I can't get this off, but look, if I have it, yeah, that stays because I keep losing it. So, it's always weird because you know where the back scratcher is, and it's never in the room that you need it. That should have been a mine pocket. That shit's fucking legit. And boom, I like it there. All right, everybody. I like my chair, but I don't. I wish I could put my feet up. Oh, I need a fan. Oh, this is why we do pre-show. Um, yeah, man, we're gonna have a good time. Um, Monday. Make sure. Okay, here's what pre-show's for some housekeeping. All right. So, let me see if I can show you some stuff. Let's open this. Oh. Okay, never mind. I notice I get a glare every once in a while. My head is down. All right, so if we do this, and then I want to, not this one. Where is this one? This one. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys a little something. All right, so that needs to like zoom out a little bit. Hold on. I have mouse issues. So Monday, you guys all need to come and hang out because I got my grandma video done. So let me see. Trying to figure out how I can zoom this. There we go. So here is some of the cutting that I had done for the video. Um, you can see uh, the original video here, and I had to cut it up, trim it up a little bit, put some stuff either over top, in between, in addition. Got some transitions over here. Super, super cute. Think you guys will enjoy it. Runtime is 25 minutes, just under. You guys want to see the intro? All right, so let's figure out how to get you guys the intro. I can show you that real quick. All right, so let's close that out. So yeah, that's coming Monday. So here's what we're doing with the grandma video. Okay. The house tour will play What's in My Pocket on Monday. And then I'll put the video straight up on Patreon for just the 25-minute video. And then the sit-down interview should be pretty straightforward. It's just me and Grandma sitting together. So there's not a lot of edits and cuts that I need to make. So that will make up the actual Monday episode. So you'll hear the Grandma interview first thing Monday. After noon, we'll watch it live. And then if you want to watch it without having to fast forward through it, the live show, then you have to sign up for the free Patreon. Okay. So I believe that's what we're going to do. The video's fantastic. Hopefully, the idea is with the more, it's not even necessarily exclusive, but with the more stuff on Patreon, hopefully we can convert some of the frees into $4 tiers. And then I think that's kind of where the Patreon got a little stale, was there's like no value on the $4 tier. So we'll do the first couple free on the free tier just so people can see it, and then I'll start hiding it behind the $4. But having worked on the grandma, hey, Mom is here. But the idea of how I was editing and everything wasn't that bad, and now I'm already scripting the next two at least. One that I like, but I don't know if I think it's slightly misplaced, but it wasn't that bad. I think learned a bunch coming out of this experience, so I think it'll make it all easier moving forward. Definitely, I got my my director of photography. Get my camera eye. I don't even know if that's a real thing. I'm not into the lingo yet, but we'll figure it out. It'll be interesting though. So yeah, excited for you guys to see it. And I don't have the intro for you guys yet. Ooh, maybe I can get cute. No. Maybe. Hold on. Alright. We're going to try to get cute here. Alright, so. Alright, this is going to be weird. Alright, ready? I'm going to play the intro to this Mind Pockets into Grandma's opening of her video. Alright, so hold on. Ready? We can do this. Oh, shit. No, you can't. Okay, hold on. Keep going. All right, so we're going to pause it there. We're going to give you media player. Okay, so hit OK. Dude, hold on. I don't like the way that this thing zooms as hard as it does, but all right. Stand by. All right, and then all right. So this we use the same intro for everything. So it just don't work. Get over it. Okay, here we go. All right, I have to hit start recording. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of hold on Mind Pockets. How y'all doing? That's pretty cool. It's my grandma. Everybody. So slightly confusing because I'm not gonna play the regular one. Boom, 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 boom. Mind Pockets. Mind Pockets. Boom. All right. So that you have coming on Monday. Again, 25 minutes long, which is fine because the show is normally like an hour anyway. So we already know what I did this week. Boom, Thanksgiving's half of the first half. Why does it seem like laggy? But it's not because my numbers look good. So um, I got some TV surprise, possibly. Wasn't the worst thing I've ever watched. It's one of three. So I might have to watch it one more time because I might have a small critique. But for the most part, it was kind of adorable and I get it. So anyway, hey, Mind Pockets. The award winning Mind Pockets. Uh, we're at 86. Anybody new? Anybody new hanging out? Um, I record ideas and thoughts and just whatever's in Ben's head uh, throughout the week, and then I will play them for you, and then I will discuss. You guys will discuss. Um, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Uh, I don't think anything crazy this week. I don't know. 86. All I know is there's 14 weeks before now in 100. 100 will have extended will be an extended My Pockets. Okay. We're going to have the regular 10 during the week. And then I think there might be 10 more Mind Pockets about Mind Pockets 100. Mind Pockets inside of our Mind Pockets. I have like the best idea I've ever seen. And it's like the dumbest thing, but I think it'd be super cool. It might be worth like the $40. I bet you it's gonna be more than that. But I have a bunch of random ideas coming into 100. So I want to record all of those. And then when we get to 100, to be able to talk about them 14 weeks, 12 weeks, 10 weeks later, um, might be one of the coolest things, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. But today is 86. Why do I always fucking finger, man? I don't know. All right, let's do it, man. Where's my volume? Turn this thing up. Television really is like the window into our lives. Or the universe trying to talk to me through TV. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, totally watching something. talking directly to me. And I was like, oh, that's why. I just think it's always funny and interesting. Okay, I just thought of this. All right. So, life is happening. It is what it is. Whatever. But watching Landman season 2, episode 2, 3, episode 3, and Billy Bob Thornton's talking directly to me. Like, okay, so I think by definition of television, that's the like part of why we like it, right? Is there's the escape into fantasy, and then there's also that like certain aspect of where it's super relatable, and you're like, oh, I can totally relate to that. Now I care about this show. Um, Landman, fucking like it was the weirdest thing. Like within hours of Ben Head stuff, I watch it, and now it's just like Billy Bob's like, "Hey, idiot, here's what you need to do," right? And then it was just like, "Oh, you make sense." So, what's good? It's Vincent. Hello, hello. Help you eat me. Why is my chat not working on my chat? That's so funny. Um, dude, there is so much TV out. It is bonkers. Um, I believe the reason why I enjoy talkies is because I can listen to it more, right? Like, um, like I have to double check. I know Taylor Sheridan does all of those shows, right? He's like just he's all Paramount Plus right now, basically. I know he develops and creates all of it, but does he also write the dialogue, or does he have like a writer's room? Because like Aaron Sorkin, does all of like the writing of. Someone look that up for me. Who writes all of Taylor Sheridan's shit? Because if he does, he might be one of my new favorite writers. Absolutely amazing. So, uh, yes, it is fun to watch television, and then for like rando celebrity or show to tell you to get out of your own way to stop being an idiot, and just kind of like really put things into perspective from a different side. I don't know. It was weird, and I think what was weird is the literally within like hours of Ben in his headspace, in his headness, boom, it happened. So I was like, all right, I guess the universe wants to talk to me. And I think what it freaks me out is how aware of the universe I am of it. I'm aware of you, but yes, Landman season 2 pretty good. It's getting really good. There's a lot of different. There's some decent television right now. Not a lot, but some. Tulsa King, garbage. Sorry. I had an idea for like family gatherings. I was looking at like I'm shopping, want to get cameras. I want to get a camera, but then like there's like some super really cheap cameras. But I thought like, what if everybody got a camera and they took pictures? Originally it was like 35 millimeter, but that's too expensive to do. I don't know. I think I like the idea of just like looking at random, take pictures and then look at them years later. I like it. Dude, I love in my pockets like how much I had to like explain to you what a camera does. I'm like, I have an idea for a camera, and then I gotta like slow it way the hell down, and then be like, and then they take pictures with them. Yeah. All right. So I have this. I'm working on something, or I'm constantly working on ideas. Okay. Um, I have right now two huge boxes. I got like hundreds of pictures. Um, that I've never seen. I bought them online, so I bought a lot of. I have someone's vacation pictures somewhere, right? Um, but then I fell down this rabbit hole of like wanting to find like old 35 millimeter film, having it developed, and then like the surprise book could be on it. So part of the original idea for this Mind Pocket was I can find cheap cameras. And I was like, cool, for Christmas, everybody for Christmas is gonna get a camera with 35 millimeter film. And then I was like, never mind. Okay. But I thought what would be fun is everybody take pictures. Like everybody is I could just do it with disposables. Like to be fair. All right. So part of the idea that I would like to try is everybody gets a camera and then throughout the whole day or the week, everybody takes pictures. And then when they're done with it, they give me the film. I just put it away somewhere for like 5 years. Okay? Because here's the idea. If tomorrow I go to mom's, I'm going to mom's tomorrow. Just yes, I will be there tomorrow. If I go to mom's, right, and then she brings out a box, and then inside said box is like, oh my god, here's a random camera we haven't seen in 20 years, and we go in it and we develop it, like the weird like excitement I would have to look at a 20-year-old lost memory of whatever is on this fucking camera. So that's all I'm trying to do is duplicate this random um, like excitement years from now. What would we do, right? 5 years from now, do we have Christmas, right? Liam's got legs all jacked up. Sophie's Santa's bringing a bunch of stuff for Sophie. Maybe I fall into a tree, like right. The idea of like 5 years from now, I we do a whole episode. I just get like an old slideshow and be like, hey guys, here's fucking 200 pictures. It wouldn't be 200. What is it? 30, 24 pictures per roll. So it's like 100 pictures. Like, hey guys, here's 100 pictures of a Christmas 2025, right? I couldn't tell you what happened 5 years ago, 2020. We had Sophie, we had COVID. So, like, Christmas is already kind of like, I, I don't know, can't remember everything. So, the idea is I want to create weird, random memory lanes in the future. That's all I'm trying to get at. That's a very long explanation for a really random idea. I'm not doing it. I'm not buying people cameras. I'm not buying people 35 millimeter cameras. We'll see. I started playing with the newsletter idea, and I totally think it's a viable uh, option, something to do. We'll probably wait until first of the year. I got the layout, but I think it's still missing a couple of sections. But first of the year it should start filling itself in. Okay. So the reason why first of the year, um, dude, Ben, you're all over the place today, guy. I never play with extra screens on this one. Like I never should. It's not really a show and tell. It's normally just a tell in mind pictures. Um, so, um, so what was weird is part of it kind of works out because JJ made a comment to me this week where he wanted to start like doing a review podcast, and I'm like, you should. And he's like, well, I'll think about it. I'm like, well, that's your problem. Quit thinking about it. Do it. So here's roughly what it looks like. This is a very early start, right? Whimsy Weekly. Um, but I figure first of the year would work because um, we have more episodes and more stuff happening first of the year. We got movies that made us, maybe some upcoming ice episodes. gives us a spot for Mr. C, CineAmigos. Vincent said he wanted to do a podcast. Maybe we have a spot in there for him. It's kind of like maybe not so much newsletter as it's like um, the classifieds. Hey, kinda. Does that make sense? Right? If I remember correctly, the old classifieds were in newspapers, and you had like different ads and stuff on them, right? So instead of like, I mean, we're going to call it a newsletter, but that's basically what it is. It would be here are all the podcasts that are happening this week. Don't forget, because to be fair, it was a holiday, but I think a couple people were a little late on the Wednesday episode with Brooke, which was a dude. I stand by that episode. I uh, I absolutely enjoy that so much. If you have not listened to it, you need. I'll wait. I'll wait. Please, please. I'll wait. I won't. Um, but when we do have extra episodes, God forbid JJ does one. Um, if JJ wants to do a book review, um, thank you, Mom. Um, so we'll I think somewhere I got the template, and I'll play with it eventually at some point. Yeah. But I mentioned it, I looked at it, and now it just sits there, like a couple of other random ideas that I have. But it is started, so we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see.
Oh shit.
All right. I swear this was real, but it's possible it's a dream. And then if it isn't real, I don't like that's a whole other issue. But I thought it was at my house, but it wasn't because, like, I don't know. But can anybody recall me making a joke about how I'm going to get for Christmas everybody 1 year subscription to Patreon? Who did I make that joke to, and where was I?
Okay. It's a it's a hilarious fucking joke. Okay. 90%. I know I pretty much said it to my mom, but my memory of it was in my kitchen. My mom hasn't been here in like a couple of weeks, so I would not have made that joke weeks ago. Could I have made that joke at my mom's? But where at my mom's? So the there's two part of it, right? Was like, did the joke happen and exist, or did I dream it? Right? Because if I dreamt it, then I'm dreaming amazing content, and I'm gonna start keeping a dream journal. If it did happen, then the problem is like, oh, like the iron, it's like crazy. No, I heard it recently. Okay, so all right, and okay, cool. All right, so the moment did exist, but now I can't remember where it happened. And now I wish I had a 35 millimeter camera in which my mom would have taken a picture of it after that fucking zinger of a fucking joke. And then like 5 years from now, we could be like, oh yeah, that's the time you made that joke. It could have, it was on Monday. Man, for me to be on my game on a Monday, to be fair, I'm always on my game on Monday. Dinner at breakfast at mom's, you never know what's going to happen. I need to be on my game. A couple jabs at mom sometimes. Pick a fight which I'm on the wrong side of. Um, but yeah, the irony is not lost on me that I'm recording everything to like catalog everything. I can't remember anything. Like I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Cool. It did exist. Um, yes. Um, Vinny, if you want to know what to give me for Christmas, hit the Patreon for $4. Um, okay, cool. Because for like a week, I've been like, please don't be a dream. Because if it was a dream, I don't. Oh no! I wish it was a dream then, because then it would mean less mental faculties. Yeah, my fat. Hmm, okay, that's all. Thank you, Mom.
All right, so inside of a deck of cards, bicycle, they have one of the jokers a uh, manufacturer default guarantee or their playing card guarantee. And what you would have to do is send back one of the aces if there's a defect, and then they would replace it. I totally think I have an idea if I can find them. I think I know exactly where they're at, but I think this would be kind of funny, and I wonder what they would send me back. I shall explain.
Okay. They over-explain on how I'm gonna give people cameras and how they have to take pictures with cameras, but I get super vague, dude. I love it. Okay, here is a pre-story. On two separate occasions, I have written emails to uh, whoever makes gushers. Who is that? Something house. Whatever company makes those. Okay, so one day I buy a box of assorted candies. I went in halvesies with three people. I went threesies. I went threesies with people. Okay, and we all wanted gushers, but in this 15 pack, there was only four gushers. So I lost my goddamn mind of like, how do you evenly split four gushers three ways? So I wrote an email, sent it off to. My God, it's gonna bother me. Who makes gushers? Makes gushers. General Mills. Damn it! I knew that too. Um, so I emailed them, and then what was? Thank you. Um, and then what they did is they sent me it was like a real, like I was 22, 23, like I was a total shithead. Um, kind of, it was fun. It was definitely not a serious email. Um, hey, I love your candy. This is unfortunate. Now me and one of my friends, we're no longer friends now because we didn't have enough. Whatever. It was kind of funny. So they sent me a certificate for some free candy. Okay, and I also did one for Burger King. Same thing. Kind of just a weird jokey email, and they sent me some free stuff. We've also heard stories of there's a guy who took the M and M's. Okay, and at some point we've all done it. We take an M and M, and you take two and you squish them, and one always breaks, one doesn't. So what this guy did was he took a whole bag, big bag of M and M's, and did the squeeze test, and then took all the winners and mailed all the winners back to M and M's, and was like, "Hey, I did some tests for you. Here are all of the winners of the squeeze test, um, so you can deconstruct it and find out why these M&Ms are better than the other ones." It was funny, haha. And then like M&Ms mailed them like fucking the biggest box of like M&Ms ever. Okay, so what I want to do is when so early on, I bought the house in 04, 05, 06. Was real big into poker, right? I was playing poker like a fucking crazy person. Playing games in the house. And what we would do is every time your aces were cracked, is you'd sign them and then we'd stick them on the wall, right? So what I want to do now is find all of those. God, they're 18 years old now. I want to find all of these old aces cracked, mail them back to Bicycle with a fun with a cute story that says, "Hey, Bicycle, this deck had a defect. I lost. like, these pocket aces lost. So can you please send me a new deck because pocket aces aren't supposed to lose, and then see if they send anything back. Is kind of what I'm getting at. I think it would be cute and funny. Um, hold on. Aw, Vinny, you're the best. Is that what we have to do from now on? Is just start like you're the coolest, man. Thank you, man. Uh, you guys can read the context clues of that. I asked him to do something. He did. He's a good man, Charlie Brown. Oh shit! I need to email you tonight, Vinny, because I need two things from you. Vinny and I are going to record on Thursday. I'll edit that. That will be a Wednesday episode. Thank you, sir. Um, that'll be a Wednesday episode because we have Grandma Monday. No, next week. Okay, so Vinny's coming on. We're going to record with him. You'll see him as a podcast very, very soon. So, but yes, I have two things I need from you. So, uh, yeah, it was good times. So I'm going to send some cracked aces to Bicycle. That's all I was trying to get at. All right. That's going to be a good time, man. We're going to have fun. I'm already starting to think a little bit about it. So, um, has anybody else ever emailed or written a letter to a company? I mean, obviously, some maybe serious ones back in the day, but anything jokey? Because I'm telling you, it is one of the funnest things to do. Um, I like the idea that there's somebody, like, there's a Ben working at General Mills. Oh shit! Like I even called Planters once, and I asked them why you can't de-shell your own cashew, right? So I love the idea that there's a Ben working at fucking Planters or General Mills, and then they're having like a whatever day, and they get this email or this phone call that is just like the coolest, like random conversation. Like, oh, thanks, Ben. You asked me about cashews. My day's not so bad now. That like just super easy, nice, fun. That's what I'm looking to do. Really crappy customer service jobs in which they have to read horrible emails. I don't even know how many emails they get. I wonder. Anyway, I might be emailing Bicycle. I'll let you guys know.
Pull up a chair for passionate film talk. We're thrilled to announce Cinema Amigos, the exciting new podcast that's about to become your go-to for all things film. Join host Pablo and his friend as they embark on an in-depth journey through their most beloved movies. Each episode is a lively conversation filled with unique perspectives, insightful analysis, and an undeniable love for cinema. If you're ready to deep dive beyond the surface and hear fresh takes on classic and contemporary films, Cinema Amigos is your perfect listening companion.
All right, I saw this briefly, but did I see that TNT is running 24 hours of Elf? Is TNT not the channel that plays TBS? I don't know. One of the channels. Is it Toy Story? Not Toy Story, fuck me. A Christmas Story. Isn't that the 24-hour movie? Is it still being played 24 hours? What is happening? I don't know. Is Elf taking over?
Dude, I'm wrong everywhere in that all fucking my pocket. Isn't it TBS that runs that used to run the Christmas Story marathon, right? Like the handful of things that I know about my dad. I think one of the random things I know about my dad is he's done 2.5 sit-throughs of that marathon, like at one time. Like he watches it multiple times, but in one sitting, I think he did 2.5. I'm pretty sure that's something that he said. But now Elf is playing 24 hours. I have never seen Elf. Um, I that okay. Here's come back Monday. Okay, I'm rethinking all this holiday Christmas movie stuff. Okay, Three Wise Men told me Oh my god, that was a joke for one. God. Watching Christmas movies. And then obviously they're not bad. I might watch Elf. But I do have a problem with tradition, I guess. Elf could play wherever it wants to play for 24 hours. But I like the idea of always knowing that a Christmas story is always there for 24 hours. Um, a lot of people like Elf. Like, it's weird. Elf is like back on, like, it's up there. It's like a top 10 Christmas movie. And I never understood it. And I like Will Ferrell. I do. I just never got into Elf. So I'm going to watch Elf this year. All right. Somewhere I'm going to find it. And then I'm not going to be okay with it. Here's the two parts. Is it replacing Christmas Story? If so, then I'll never watch Elf. I lied because I just said I would. But two is I hope that it's playing like even today, like TBS for 2 full days. All it does is play one of two movies. I would fucking love that. Like Eve midnight through Eve or day midnight for another 24 hours. Like I would buy that. But yeah, for a segment there, Elf is playing for 24 hours. God forbid they're two different channels and I just don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Like that's also a possibility. Which is funny though, because Christmas Story's been doing it for like 20 years. So it took 20 years for another network to be like, let's play a movie for 24 hours. I'll find out.
Sorry, Mom. You made mine pockets again. No, but for real, thank you. Dinner was fantastic for Thanksgiving. It was amazing. It was awesome. And thank you so much for everything. And dinner was fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, Mom makes mine pockets again. Whatever, Mom. No, man. Fucking 2 holidays? Three, two. She likes the birthdays. Two major holidays. So she wants us to hang out with some family, cook some fucking food, and we all eat like crazy people. And she makes a fucking great layout. Food. Oh my god, Mom, this just came to me. Okay, that Mind Pocket was recorded before I realized I don't think I got stuffing this year when I came home. Is there a thing of stuffing sitting by the door that I was supposed to grab and I never did? I'm I'm a, I'm a, I'm a wave of emotions right now, guys. Uh, Thursday was damn it, dude. I had some like man ruined my day. You put it all in the one bag. Anyway, it was fun. We thought JJ had to play solitaire. He played some trash game. We all hung out. We had a good time. It was a fantastic day. And I don't know if enough people said thank you to whoever the chef was this weekend. Go back. I'll wait. This one I'll wait. Get your phones, text whoever did your guys' cooking, and make sure you say thank you. Because that was a lot of stuff, man. I don't have patience for that. Like 40 years from now, I'm like, sorry, kids, I'm not cooking for shit. I got nothing. So, no, it was a good time. And my mom needed an extra thank you that says, you did a fantastic job and I appreciate you. And it was good times. Thank you.
Pokemon Go update. it killing it again. Still level 76. So this one now, this level is going to take me a little bit, but I'm like one level per week right now. This is crazy.
10, 15. The level cap for Pokemon Go increases from 50 to 80. I make a bold prediction that says I can have it done before Leon's birthday in April. That gave me 6 months. I, like Ash Ketchum himself, buckled down and caught everything. Dude, I'm catching everything like a crazy person. 10, 15 was what? Fucking 6 weeks ago? Level 50 or 70, done. 71, done. 76 right now. Dude, I'm playing like a crazy person right now. All some of those tasks that I was worried about that would take weeks to complete. Okay, killing it. Hey Ben, you need 100 Team Rockets. Boom, done in a week. It was 50. Took forever. Um, there's a couple of tasks that got a little bit like really, really tough. The one I'm on right now is 100 max battles, which isn't like the hardest thing in the world to do. Uh, but it's I'm gonna nerd out for 2 seconds. Okay, so if anybody to break down these tasks, okay, I look at it as what can I achieve per day, and then I do that times or divided by the total number. So conceivably, I am comfortable finding 4 max battles a day in my travels to and from work, which then means 4 divided by 50 is like what, like 8 weeks? I cannot have that. I cannot slow down now. I will have to find a way um, to get more per day. I'm hoping to have this thing wrapped up in 2 weeks. This one's going to take 2 weeks. And then after this, amazing. It's going to be crazy. Um, 4 weeks. I don't think I could do it before first of the year. I would love to hit 80 before first of the year. That'd be amazing. I'd be a monster. But we'll see what happens.
All right, so I've brainstormed this for a little while about getting the Walmart delivery. So I got it because they got the Black Friday sale. And now I think I don't want it anymore. Like instantly, I was like, no, I don't want this. And I can't cancel it. So I'm stuck with it for a year. I will explain.
Oh my God. I don't know how I function in life. I'm a very routine person. We know this. I order my stuff Friday. I pick it up on lunch on Saturday. I meet the same kid every week, right? I have a nice routine. Okay. Here's where here's where they got me. All right. I was putting in my order, and then Walmart's like, boom, 50% off, $49 for a year. First year, $50. You get free delivery over 35 bucks. Okay, man, here's what bothers me, man. Here's where they get you. And the bank does this shit too. Pisses me off. So, Walmart is like, we're going to give you free shipping. Okay. So they're like, each order is a $10 value. And what bothers me was I was never spending that $10 to begin with. So, like, they're like, you're now saving $10. And I was like, but I'm not really saving $10 because I don't normally have my stuff delivered. Normally I just go, okay. But because it's right down the street, I can't figure out what the cost is of taking my break and driving there and back. Okay. So they got me on that. So that's some bullshit, right? So I'm like, all right, so I put my order in. All right. So here's where the whole thing falls apart, okay? With the free shipping, right? The free delivery. Here's where it all falls apart. And dude, I fucking knew this too. I absolutely knew this, and I thought about it the whole time. I knew somebody that used to do delivery for Walmart. I still have to tip. Fuck. Are you kidding me? So I'm like, dude, I'm irritated now because I'm like, fine, I saved $10 because I get it delivered. But then I was like, fuck me, now I gotta pay $7 for tip. Okay, here's where some of the stuff starts to just okay. So that's just one aspect of it. Walmart says sign up, get their credit card, and then after the first $70, they'll give you $35. Okay, so here's where I'm not so upset yet. I spend $70 in 30 days. Boom, $35. It pays for itself. Okay, it pays for itself. And then because I got the credit card, right, then I get $5 or 5% cash back. So part of the idea is like, how much money do I spend per week times 4 times the year? Like, I'm making money now with this Walmart Plus plan. I would almost say it's worth it because I also get the free subscription to Paramount Plus, but I already steal it from somebody. So now it's like, here's what bothers me, I think, about the whole thing. Okay. They're giving me shit for free that I wasn't using anyway. I could sign into my own Paramount Plus. I could, but that's not what I want to do. I want to borrow it like a normal person. And I don't so I I did try to cancel it already. Um okay, so here's a couple of things, right? Is because it's the yearly deal, you can't it's not monthly. So if it was monthly, right? Or they build monthly, then I can cancel it, right? So with it, like, it had, dude, the roller coaster of emotions that I was going through doing this, um, was outstanding. I'm like, yeah, good deal. I'm like, free delivery. I'm like, I don't have to like drive anywhere now. And then I'm like, um, I get $35 free at the end of the month. And then maybe I'll start getting my prescriptions filled over there so they get that delivered. Yeah, the delivery people, there's an option for tip. And now now here's what I have to finish researching is because I know like when you Uber Eats stuff, you should tip, right? Because that's where they're making the majority of the money. But yes, there is a tip for the delivery. Um, my person that used to do it, I haven't talked to about it, so I don't know. Like, is the tip like a significant portion of what they're making? Um, because for whatever reason, I knew this too, but this was also like years ago. I thought Walmart was like Amazon in that because like I don't tip my Amazon guy, so I thought like why am I going to tip Walmart? But then at the same time, I don't know. Was it a Walmart van or personal vehicle? I don't know. I have to find out. So See, now there's this conspiracy. Am I paying fucking Walmart van guy who's already getting a full hourly wage, or is it like a Uber delivery type thing? That I don't know. We will find out. So, because of it, I get um, I get 5% cash back versus 3%. So like it pays for itself somewhere. A personal person is a Spark driver like Uber. See? Oh, fuck you, Walmart. They're trying to get some extra money out of me. Um, so I guess we have to figure out, does Walmart, there's a Walmart ban, it seems like. So in theory, there are some Walmart people, like an Amazon, delivering shit, which would be cool. And then I don't feel so bad about not tipping or adjust, whatever. If I can confirm whatever this is, it could be the best purchase. A Walmart van does not, I don't think, can accept tips. We're going to find out. Because if it is a Walmart delivered purchase or delivery, then it is the best purchase I've made all year. I got a free subscription, everybody. Hey, here's what you do. Oh, and here's the best part, okay? Here's what I love more than anything so far. All right. I swear to God, within an hour, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I tried to cancel it. So I tried to cancel it, right? And then they're like, are you sure? You still have 364 days that you can use before your membership cancels. But like anything else you try canceling, they give you the pop-up screen that says reconsider. If you reconsider, we'll take $50 off next year. So I have 2 years of Walmart Plus free delivery and all that other bells and whistles. Oh, 10% off gas. So I got to figure out where I get gas now. So like there are aspects of it that will help pay itself off. It does affect my my routine a little bit, but I can modify a little bit. So there are benefits of it. But because I threatened to cancel it, I get next year for $50 too. Yeah, stuck it to the man. So that's a thing. Um, yeah, all right. So this seems like so much. My Pocket 9 was the longest explanation of ever. Um, we're gonna find out. I'll fill you guys in somewhere on a Monday. Unless I get some really good news, then I might have my pocket it again somewhere. But Walmart Plus is not a bad thing. Like it really isn't. Um, I do pay for my prescriptions to get delivered now because I don't have to drive. Like to be fair, Walmart is 4.5 minutes away, whereas opposed to like the Target that I have to go to is 15 minutes away, 20 minutes away. So like I pay for that delivery. Like the delivery costs more than the prescription. So like I'm a crazy person in which I can justify spending $5 for delivery of my one prescription, but I have a problem giving $5 tip for my groceries, which is a significantly bigger order. I don't know. Moving on.
Getting old sucks. Like, in your youth, you did everything you could to fight to stay awake. And then in your, like when you were a 20 something into your 30s, like you were up all night and everybody was awake with you. And like now, I'm at an age where everybody's asleep at 1 o'clock. I need to rant and rave about the stupidness of life. And there's not a single person awake at fucking 2 o'clock in the morning anymore. When did this happen? When did everybody decide they have to be in bed? Where's my people, man? Asleep. Lucky.
Oh, very like every once in a while, I'll have a realization that life is completely different than it was like fucking 15 years ago or 20 years ago. This is one of them. I had probably okay, for the most part, like kind of a real cruddy night yesterday. Okay, but I'm awesome, so I handled it. Like I handled it. Right, I'm a baller. But back in the day, you could just be like any one of like 11 people. Just be like, hey, these people suck. This sucks. What are you doing? I'm bored. Helps keep me awake. And then like, yeah, nobody. There's not a single person. If anything was crazy to happen, right? Like if I had the coolest story ever, I'm up at 6:30. All right. Yeah, but you're asleep by 10:30. Like I need, and it's like sometimes it's not even like I need you to be awake. I just don't feel comfortable texting anybody anymore at 1 o'clock because like I know I'm never gonna wake you guys up, but I have somewhere lost track of like the friend group got super small, but like I've lost uh I lost the group in which sometimes they gave a shit about whatever was happening at 1 o'clock at night. And now everybody's just asleep by 10:30. Mom, shit, mom was asleep a couple like whatever a couple like I think she like I go over there Monday. She's like, yeah, I was asleep by 7 o'clock. I'm like, fuck, Rhiannon does that. If she's if well, not as much anymore, but back in the day. But I don't know, man. Is there a hotline? I don't know. All I know is that sometimes a fucking tired Ben on a Friday has a shitty person, and I want to text somebody about it. That's all I know. And sometimes, and now there's nobody. I got nobody. So that's why it makes my pockets. No, because I can't even talk about it. Like I've been very good about rarely talking about the crappiness that happens at either job. So that is just me ranting and just a little upset that as we get older, the bedtime gets earlier. Like Liam fights to stay awake until 3 a.m. And then at some point he's gonna get old and be like, I need to be in bed by 10:30. Well, you guys with your 6 to 8 hours of sleep. It's my pockets, everybody.
Get ready to meet your new favorite storyteller. Introducing the brand new podcast, Storytime with Mr. C. For most of his life, Mr. C has found pure joy in sharing tales with friends, family, students, even strangers. Now, he's bringing that lifelong passion directly to your ears. On Storytime with Mr. C, you'll join him as he digs up forgotten classics, hopefully creates some wonderful new ones, convinces a few special guests to share their incredible experiences, and takes us all back to the very beginning of what makes a great story. It's more than just a podcast. It's an invitation to simply hang out, connect, and remember the simple pleasure of a well-told story, like gathering around a campfire, but with better sound quality. Ready to be swept away? Find Story Time with Mr. C. Today on Spotify. Prepare to be amazed, entertained, and perhaps even taken back to a time when all you needed was a good voice and a great story.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Okay. 2 seconds, everybody. I don't know what the name is. But we're gonna do this. Do this. Oh, you suck, Ben. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna do pause. And then we're gonna do this screen here. Boom. I'd like to thank the Patreon people: Andy, Nikki, your family; Megan, your family; Joyce, Ann, Enderfrog, EC1, Gooster, Violet, Dad, Courtney, Kit, Lasagna Hammer, and now Vinny Eat Me. I don't know what name I was gonna put, but we did get a new subscriber. So boom. One of the perks of the Patreon is you get your name on the list. I read your name even when you do it during the show. He's like, don't put eat me. I'll update it for sure. But I appreciate you for sure. Uh, it's so funny. But thank you guys for the Patreon help. It helps. Um, it helps me make cool stuff that I'll send you. It's gonna help me keep doing all the cool stuff that I like to do. Uh, and then we did raise a couple of bucks. So fuck me. Wednesday, I'm going to shoot some video, some pictures. Not a lot of video, but we're going to get some pictures, and I'll give you guys an update next week. Um, Jason the Whimsy, Mom, Nikki, adopted some families. Everything's wrapped. We're going to bag them up, and we're going to deliver them this week on the 3rd. And then I'm going to get a chat with a Not again, probably in a week or so, when they're able to kind of get a bigger scope of all the presents like we did last year. And we'll just do a check in and get an update of um, how many more kids and how many more families we adopted this year versus last year. And kind of just, again, just notify people like, hey, it's the holidays, man. You get out there and help somebody. Do just a little part, not just a little part. That's it. That's what we got from a Not last year, was this much helps this much. If everybody does this much, look how much we did with like um. So yes, I watch myself. Um, but yeah, we helping out, man. We're doing our part a little bit. So we'll have another video for that, but I'll have some pictures and some updates. Um, and I look forward to putting that together with the Not again this year. So I appreciate everybody for your guys' support, not only helping me out, but because we can give back a little bit to some kids. And that's it for the show, guys. Look how loud that was. Fuck me. That's my pockets. Such a good day, man. My pockets 86. It's done and out the way. Boom, like right at an hour. Nailed it. Um, hold on. it it lagged for half a second. Okay. I'm gonna keep talking about My Pockets 100. We got so much time between now and then. But I'm telling you right now, the ideas that I have going on for My Pockets 100 is gonna be fucking genius. Genius. It's gonna be one of the most amazing things. Um, I'm having fun with it. We're gonna have a blast. There's gonna be some gifts. We're gonna hide some challenges somewhere in 100. No, in 99 somewhere. Dude, we're gonna have so much fun. Eventually, I'll need to run some ideas by people, make sure I'm not like super crazy. But it's, dude, the craziness of Mind Pockets 100 is gonna be so much fun. Um, Again, you might see some testing throughout the week, um, because it's a 15-hour episode, not 100, but 99 is. 99 will be 15 hours, so I got to do some tests, make sure everything works. Um, Play with a couple of different ideas, but Mind Pockets 100 will be a Saturday at 7:50, like normal. But for however long it is, it's gonna be like 12 or 15 hours. But the 12 or 15 hours before that episode, we will air every single Mind Pocket that I still have. Um, I think of all the Mind Pockets, there's like 50 that are missing. I lost them in a transition somewhere on one of the recorders. But I'm gonna find them. Dude, this thing is like massive project, but it's gonna be fun. The idea, right, is that before we do Mind Pockets 100, that there will be a thousand other individual Mind Pockets flying on the internet. Amazes me. There is something like maybe we'll do like a practice run through on one of them. I'm gonna put something together before, like in the '90s, give you like a little taste, because I promise you, there is something genius about hearing just the individual Mind Pockets. That's all I got for you guys. There's nowhere right now that you can find. There is nowhere you can find just the audio back to back to back to back. And it is one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. And I think we're gonna have a blast. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be an extended episode. We're gonna have all that info in March. Plug in something from March. But you guys have a good day, man. Vinny, thank you for coming in, hanging out. Mom, thank you for Thanksgiving. You're the best. I'll see you tomorrow. We can get some pictures. We're gonna have a good time. You guys have a good night, good weekend, and we'll see you guys. Come back Monday. Fucking bookmark that shit. I'll show you my grandma's house. I'm gonna talk with my grandma. It's gonna be a good time, man. Amazing. Have a good night. Whimsy.